Welcome back. Playing Slime Rancher again. Friday I'm not gonna play Slime Rancher, but today I'm playing it again. I do not remember what I left off doing last time, because I don't know, I'm bad at remembering stuff. I'm bad at remembering specific stuff sometimes. And this is the type of thing that I don't remember very well. But I'll continue managing my... I got rid of these guys finally. Okay, they're fed. I have new slimes that I collected. I have the crystal slimes back there. I put a bunch of stuff over here to harvest. I don't remember what other goal I had. I know there were slimes that I was trying to locate. Like, because there's a ton of slimes here that I still haven't encountered. And I eventually have to... There's something to unlock back here that I assume gets this area. But I can't remember what it required. Oh no, it was a... I think there was a slime to feed? I should probably go check. And then work towards that, but... Right now I'm honestly more interested in focusing on keeping my slimes happy. I need to add more pink slimes to this, because I can definitely have more slimes in here. But yeah, I don't remember what I was planning to do. Gonna make sure everything's fed right now, and then go out into the wild, hunting for new stuff. These guys are good. They're not overfilled. These guys might actually be hungry, but they aren't, which is good. Because they have a lot of food inside, so they'll be fine. And I think that's all the guys I need to worry about. I could collect those, but I'm not going to. So, what I need to do is locate all these slimes that I haven't found. There's a chance that there's a bunch of nighttime slimes, but I have no idea if they are nighttime or not. And I need to check what I need to do way down there, so I'll just make my way there, and then once it gets to night I won't rush back, I'll just kind of explore. But, anywho... I didn't really read much in the last couple days because I don't know, I just didn't look for anything to read for some reason. I'm also going to collect pink slimes. But yeah, for whatever reason, nothing really... There was nothing that I felt like reading in the last few days, so I haven't read anything, but I have made story progress in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I really like what story I've seen so far. Like, it's... okay, spoilers, but there's a whole quest relevant section of the story that's like going to geoglyphs, and you see memories, which there will definitely be spoilers for this game, so don't listen if you care. But I'll try not to spoil any actually, like the final moment, which I think is actually a great moment. I'm not going to spoil that. I'm just going to talk about what I think is the general sort of the way the story was told, and some of the overall, the general things as opposed to the specific. Like this, the story arc that is told through these memories was pretty interesting overall. Not the most interesting I've ever seen. Like, it's not the world's greatest story, but it is pretty good in my opinion. Okay, so this swaps those two, right? Yes. But the story being told is pretty good, and the end point wasn't a twist. The end of the story was not a twist, but it went a lot further than I actually would expect it to have gone normally. Like it actually had a relatively serious moment, which was unexpected. Again, like a genuine, wow, they actually did, like, they committed a great deal for this. Like, and it was it was actually noteworthy, unlike a lot of these sorts of, like, a lot of moments in these stories, they try to be like big important moments. This one actually felt impactful, though my assumption is the big impactful element of it is probably not going to be relevant eventually, because my assumption is end of story, it's going to be undone. But if it doesn't, I would actually really respect that from a story perspective. Like, not going back and saving, well, it's not saving, but, and undoing the relative sacrifice. And it's like, oh, yeah, no. They actually do have to live with that. Okay, so that's a boom slime. A Gordo slime. Gordo boom slime. That I can't feed from this side. I don't actually know. Because it seems like it's meant to block getting through, but you can't feed it from this side. Okay, he's over there. I need to regen energy. But yeah, happy guy. Please, nothing I have to pick up, please. Shoot. Okay, no, I can carry these. Good. 10 monies. I mean, that's probably worthwhile to grab, but I'm not worried about it right now. What's up? Oh, because he's over here. Actually, no, I don't want to drop off. I don't want to drop my stuff. Because even if I can find it again instantly, I just don't feel like it's worthwhile right now. I'll just come back with other stuff, collect a bunch of, I think boom slimes eat, yeah, they're meat based. I'll feed them meat later. I'll collect a bunch of meat on my way back here eventually. Okay, so actually I want to go this way. Can I get enough lift? I can, so I just need to trigger something to change the door side. Please. Starflower patch. I probably can't fly up and around. Yeah. They have a hard limit there. Oh! So the boom slime is probably so that if I trigger... I can't trigger that gate without triggering this thing here, but triggering this will block this off so I can only get back through the boom slime. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to race. I might be able to race it, actually. That was close. Nope. Then you start as far away as possible. No, it didn't click. I pressed the button. I might not be able to race it. I'm not going to try again because it also isn't, you know, the point of the map. Like, the point is probably if you want to swap it, you need to feed the blue boom slime, so I'll just come back later and feed the boom slime as intended. Even if I can race past it. Oh, that's a lot of... Okay, let's... I'm fine losing that. That's not what I wanted. I mean, I actually should be fine losing the pink slimes, but they're more likely to get lost if I leave them somewhere. Okay, let's just check what's over here. But I haven't talked at all about the story part of Tears of the Kingdom because I keep getting distracted. I'm also not going the same way because I want to explore this place. But the story being told through the memories is, I mean, one element of it is that it is sort of just restating stuff that you could figure out already, which is fine. Like, making it 100% clear what the reality of the situation is fine. Like, it's not an issue. But it is certainly less interesting, though. Part of that is the order in which I played the game. I've already finished 3 temples, so I've already had the same spiel about secret stones and, spoilers, Zelda being in the past, which, I mean, you figure out Zelda's in the past very quickly. But I've had that same spiel repeated for 3 times already, unchanged between the 3, so... Oh yeah, I need a key here, which the Boom Slime should provide me, is my assumption. See, I do just need a slime key. But... I'm actually kind of lost. You know what? Okay, that's pink slime's here already. I'll grab more somewhere else. 'Cause I think trying to feed the slime is worth a lot more. But the story that is told is... a lot of it is repetitive. The one definite positive of the surrounding the story being told is that... Shoot, now I can't go there because I have to switch it. So I have to find a switch to switch that. One positive about the story being told is that it's not that troubling from a time travel. I mean, it's definitely iffy. Because, I mean, time travel... you know what? The time travel element is... Time travel. Time travel... I don't think any story that places a heavy emphasis on the time travel is always gonna have a little bit of... like, I don't know. It will always... I think it will always raise questions about... does this actually make sense? I'm gonna fall in the water. Oh, shoot. I forgot that falling in the water means instant loss of everything in your inventory. And it's gonna make all my slimes hungry because it's gonna skip a ton of time. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Like, it triggers this twice if you die for some reason, because it makes it a whole extra day passes, seemingly. So all my slimes are gonna be hungry. Some of them might have escaped. It's not fun. Like, it just is kind of iffy when you fall into water and die. Well, you don't die, you pass out, but... okay, they're happy enough. They're eating mint mangoes. But yeah, like, this doesn't work quite how I feel like it should. Like, there shouldn't be this many plants just because it's the next day. Oh. But yeah, the story being told in memories is pretty good. It's repetitive-ish, which is a shame, like a negative. Wait, I have the quantum guys over here. But the overall story is fine. It's not a perfect story being told, but some of the stakes are solid. Like, the elements that are higher stakes work well, I think. They're not... There's nothing about the story being told feels incredibly cheap. Like, it helps that you're not actually playing the characters, so you don't have a sense for scale or whatever, but like well, that should never be outside. But the fact... Okay, I haven't actually put food in there for a while. But the fact that everything to me feels reasonable with how it's handled. Like, since it's not actually a super in-depth, like it is fairly brief, like all of the memories put together are probably, I don't know, like 10 minutes at the absolute most. Like, it's not that much like material, so they can only tell so much, but the characters that are talked about don't feel like, even if there isn't a ton of time spent building them, they just feel like they exist, they're people. They don't feel... It probably helps that they aren't fleshed out a ton. But the characters don't feel like they are just characters in the story. They do have a certain level... I mean, the characters that actually have any impact on the story. There's other ones that are there that are just there as like a story piece, but they're minor characters anyway, in the grand scheme of what the story that was being told, so that's fine. But it also does a good job of leaving a lot of stuff unknown. Like, it explains... Well, I'll say it explains a lot about, oh hey, here's what happened to Zelda after you split up in the very introductory part. Like, you figure that out, you get taught that in an effective manner, but there's still tons of stuff that's unknown. Like, you figure out who the last member of the Thages is. Like, it's made very clear that it's the sister of Rauru. Like, Rauru being the first king of Hyrule, though the Hyrule thing's iffy because they supposedly founded Hyrule. I guess Hylians are not. Yeah, I got confused. But, like, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom might be are set in like the distant future, is what people have assumed. Compared to, like, it's the latest in the timeline. But how does that actually make any sense with Hyrule being generated now? So that's like cyclical nature of all the stuff that isn't actually important because it doesn't matter within the micro stories of each game. Like, the story that takes place within each game does not actually, most of the time, doesn't actually draw anything from other games in the Zelda series. Like other than the like DS games that are like, they are actually sequels, and Majora's Mask, and the ones that, like, the DS games actually follow Wind Waker pretty directly, I think. Like Phantom Hourglass directly follows Wind Waker, sort of. And then all those follow a clear line, but like, the only other ones other than those are Majora's Mask directly follow, and Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds are more directly connected, I think. So I'm uncertain about that. But also it doesn't really matter. Like, the grander story isn't particularly important, because there is not really a grander story, there's just a bunch of stories in the same world, all about the same people. But because it's an infinite cycle, it doesn't really matter. Wasteful time. They don't eat that. They will, if I got it in their pen. Actually, no, boom slimes. These boom rads would have actually eaten them because they do eat veggies. Boom slimes don't eat veggies, but I forgot that they were rad slimes that do eat veggies. Can't have free plorts floating around that might get into other pens and then create char slimes and wipe out the entire population. But progress, progress, progress. I need to collect a bunch of chickens to feed to a boom slime to get a key to open a door to get to the last area. That I believe is probably the last area, but it might not be the last area. I just want to find all the slimes. I'm more interested in collecting the slimes and ranching them than I am in the story that exists. I should probably get more money instead of just storing everything, but I'll store these 50 and then sell the rest of there and in the other. The rad boom slimes will also get sold. But yeah, going through the memories of that story was a lot of fun. The story is told, it actually has a great ending. And it clears up story beats. The biggest question is, why do all the 4 sages have masks, but 3 of the sages don't have masks that they wear? I don't know, it's weird. It's something that I assume is not actually going to be answered at any point, because it's probably just a design choice, but I hope there is actually a reason that they wear masks. And it's not just that it's Daruk that is remodeled to have a mask on so he doesn't look like Daruk for the Goron, and it wouldn't be Mipha for the Zora. The Zora is not Mipha because they don't have red skin. But I hope there's a fun story. Hey, upper crust, probably amount of money. I don't need that. I need another type of slime to put there. I need to check my quantum slimes. Their pink plorts are always going to go to the refinery because the pink plorts are the limiting factor there. And I probably should actually make another pink slime centered pen so that I get even more pink plorts. I do need to bring pink slimes here. Okay, there's just too many on the ground though. Can't have this many just get wasted, not that it's gonna matter, but yeah, there's that many just on the ground. I could probably tune this down, but for now I'm gonna leave it there because I'm lazy. So let's start collecting chickens. Come on, chickens. About to get eaten by a boom slime. I do have to say the hens are kinda feel like they're not in the same game. Just the degree of eating dozens of chickens doesn't feel like it fits the tone of the game mostly. And just having an infinite supply of chickens just sort of appearing to feed and eat. Like they spawn, you capture them, then you ship them off to feed a Gordo boom slime. Like, Probably gonna need more than that, but they just keep spawning. I mean, this entire area here basically means, why bother farm chickens? You can just get them for free. You can't get, like, briar hens for free, but normal hens just chill here for a bit and you have 42. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, the key point is that it's only normal hens and not ever gonna be the preferred type, but I didn't gather the plorts from the port. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom has a fun story. Not the world's best, but, well, the fundamental story, it is still just Demon King. Hero fight Demon King. But the memory story that is told is honestly great, in my opinion. Specifically the final moments. Like, the final moments are foreshadowed, technically. But also, it wouldn't have been difficult for that bit of sort of foreshadowing to not be foreshadowing. It could have easily just been a different potential plot point. Like, I can talk about that plot point, which talking about that plot point then will spoil the final bit, but like the plot point that, or the fact that is established in one of the memories is that maybe not all the dragons, but if one of the secret stones, which is what they call the stones that you're collecting, which is a lame name, I hate the name, but if one of the secret stones if you eat one of the secret stones, you become an immortal dragon. You lose your mind, you are no longer yourself, but you're an immortal dragon. What this brings into question to me is, are each of the three, like, dragons that all exist that you know of from the start of the game and in Breath of the Wild former people who ate a secret stone? Because that would be a lot of fun. Like, establishing that, yeah, these three dragons used to be people would be a great time. They have plenty of food right now. Those are fine. Yeah, let's collect these. No, no, no. 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 Where'd you go? No, no, no. No. Yes. Okay, I think that's 4. I think 4 is how many were in here. No, no, no. Stay in the water. Okay. I didn't kill too many if I killed any. Bye. Sell. No, I don't want to sell the puddle plorts. I don't get enough puddle plorts to save them. Or to sell them. But I will sell the hunter and phosphorus. And then first thing in the morning, should check food, but I think they might be fine, so I'm going to leave them. Let's do this for a little bit. Chroma station. Arch upgrade. Chromas. Slime toys. Oh, I blew too much money. Slime enrichment devices. Chroma packs. I want to figure out what the chroma stuff does, but that'll be tomorrow morning. Chroma station. Let's go with firecracker. Ugly. Oh, I wanted to do it on the backpack anyway. Firecracker. Oh, it's just black and white. Sure, let's go with that for now and make the tech firecracker, sure. There. Did that change my arm? Interesting. Okay. I need to collect pink slimes. I'll do that later. I need to make sure I have enough hens to feed the boom slime. Chickadoo. I want to collect briar hens, but they don't grow in the direction I'm traveling. So I won't. I'll just make sure that I have as many hens as I can. 2 more, please. 1, 2. I could carry roostros and feed them as well, I think, but... Let's hope this is the last Gordo slime. 25 money. Oh, I should grab this. I'm not going to grab that because it will just take up too much space. I'll try to remember to grab this type of stuff on the way back instead of just teleporting back, but I'll probably just teleport back and then never make progress with that. I really don't think that tech system's very good. Like, I guess if I make a teleporter to teleport me out here, it would be worthwhile. Like, set up a teleporter at each sort of location to farm stuff might be what I should aim for, so that I actually make technological progress. Because each biome has different stuff, so but I can only get like 2 sets of teleporters right now, but maybe I could get 3, 1 to here, 1 to here, 1 to here, and then something to get there. But that's not what I'm worried about right now. What I'm worried about right now is feeding the slime to get a key, hopefully. So I'm actually kind of unsure if I'll even get a key, but I should. But anyway. Stories that I have consumed recently. I feed them. Yeah, I could keep feeding them more, but that's a waste. Normal hens, normal hens. I can grab these to feed them if I need to. That's a special, different type of hen. Special being not actually a reasonable term, because it is just a stony hen. But there's a rooster over there. I can probably feed it a roostro. Oh, that'd be so fun if there was an a slime type that had a favorite food of roostros. Nice tree that I'm not going to use. I don't like this zone. I think the zones rapidly became less fun to navigate as they tried more and more to be, I don't know, interesting. They just lost that ease of navigation that was present in the first zone or two. Okay, so now I have to get up there. No, I don't need to. I need to go down here, where the boom slime is, which is behind here, which means I need to push a button to get to there. Okay, recharge, because if I fall in the water I restart and I lose all the stuff I'm carrying. Other stories. It's not really a story. I finished watching Prehistoric Planet Season 2. Fun time. Very good show. A lot of dinosaur, which is what I watch it for. Well, not dinosaur, but prehistoric creatures in general, but there was a lot of dinosaur, there was a lot of other prehistoric creatures. It was fun. Was it the world's greatest documentary in the whole wide world? Maybe not. Was it a good dinosaur documentary? Yup, in my opinion. Opinion primarily being based on what I find entertaining and not necessarily facts. Like, I'm not in a position to double check those sorts of facts, so it could be full of false, like, things that have been disproven already, but I assume it isn't. I don't imagine they would have just poorly researched information on their modern dinosaur documentary. But I mean, even the classic Walking with Dinosaurs had recognized as iffy information, so I wouldn't be shocked. Like, the Walking with Dinosaurs had like a Lepleurodon that was 25 meters long, when realistically they would have been more like, I don't know, 10 or 12 meters long. Stuff like that. That was just sensationalized for, I don't know, a reaction, maybe? Like, it probably wasn't necessary, because it still would have been just as interesting, but yeah, that's a good show. There was another story adjacent thing that I've read or watched recently. I can't remember what it was. Like, I've been reading a ton, which is a shame. Well, I finished a whole book end of last week, but it was a short-ish book, so I already talked about it on Monday. Please be enough. Please. Yes. Wonderful. I'm free to... Ooh, I need that. I'm free to expand my horizons. Okay, now I need to press this button, go around, and I can get to where I was going. Press this button. Go around. Don't fall in the water. Okay, so I can go up, and I will be able to get to where I was trying to go more easily? Maybe? Hopefully, they'll let me get right there. Let's wait for my... I should climb a bit before I let my energy recharge. Let's go from here. That should be doable. I mean, these slimes are not the brightest bunch. They really do just eat everything and then get turned into a slime monster and eat all their friends. Well, they don't actually eat their friends, they turn them into tar slimes as well. So maybe it's not that bad. Please no items. Advanced Gordo Snare. This is gonna be a teleport to the other area? Ooh. Big haul. And I need to collect quantum plorts. 5 quantum plorts and I get this teleporter. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'll read what this says. The ruins used to be some kind of warp station used by whoever created it to connect to one of the most distant corners of the far, far range. Be careful, Beatrix. Once you cross over, you'll be in truly untamed country. Though beautiful, the other side can be an unforgiving place. That's 5 quantum plorts, it looks like. I might be able to just find quantum plorts on the ground. I also might not be able to. I hope I do. Okay. I mean, that was not what... Oh. Right there. That's not what it's supposed to look like. Quantum plorts. Oh. Away we go. Finding quantum plorts. Okay, so I just need a few of these. Are there any Largos? No, not that I actually want Largos. I just need the correct food and I have double plorts that way. If it's not quantum plorts, what could it be? Okay, that's enough of that. I actually could collect some quantum slimes to increase my quantum flort collection, or quantum slime collection, instead of just collecting pink slimes. You're a bad boy. For now, I'll grab a bunch of these to increase my quantum pink collection of slimes. Up here, will they let me gain enough height? No, because they're no fun. I respect them not letting you get infinite height, but also make the limited height be determined by the amount of energy you have might be better. But that might not feel as good as being able to hover horizontally for larger distances, so. Though they could also affect that by having a higher horizontal speed. Don't really need these. I might want to step off that for a second. Glass Desert. Okay, that teleported me straight back. I do actually remember hearing about the Glass Desert. I'm not going to explore for long because it's nighttime almost. Well, this music. Butterscotch teleporter. Interesting. That looks like a trap. Which doesn't really fit the tone of the game for there to be traps. Will this shoot me up in the air or will it hurt me? Is that a spinny slime? Nice, dervish slime. Okay, that's another new type of slime. What do they eat? Dervish slimes eat prickly pear, which I do not currently have. But I should be able to locate in the desert. I hope there's a dessert plant. Okay, stone slimes, I don't really need you. Well, that should be prickly pear right here, actually. It just doesn't have any fruit on it. Oh, I bet if I... No? Okay. I'll start reading these now that I see them here. The Glass Desert is a fascinating place, but you need to be on your guard. At any moment, a dangerous solar anomaly can occur that will cause all heck to break loose for a spell. You'll know it when you see it, and when you do, head for cover or risk burning your tuchus. So like that's cover right here. Maybe. Like, do I need vertical cover? Is this cover? I really want to know what those are. Key. This is far east. They feel like I should just splash those with water and then boom, they'll grow, but they don't. Try more water. Yep, figured it wouldn't. More dervish. I don't need dervish slimes. I want one more type of slime. Ah, map. Nice. Ooh, spooky. Another key. This one is there. So there's a key here and a key over there. Oh, these are alive. I mean, they're obviously alive, but ooh. Painted hens. Interesting. It does nothing. What a shame. Some believe it's what lies at the end of the rainbow. How disappointing. I'm still suspicious of these. There has to be some hint somewhere about those. It's pretty spooky. It does a good job of being spooky if that's what it's going for. Oh. The Glass Desert. I already read that. I'm just turned around. Ooh, cool. I still need the fruit of a prickly pear, which I guess will probably end up replacing my... Let's go this way. Nope, this way. The prickly pear will replace my heartbeat that I currently have growing and I'm not actually using. I'm gonna get eaten by a slime. That's... It could be a puddle plort, it could be a rock plort, one of the two. And it's right here. And this, ooh, big dervish. Another blue. Another blue-eyed rock. Okay, they don't like me doing that. Suspicious. 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 Dervish. I could probably just do dervish plus pink slime for now. Not optimal, but I do need more pink slime to get more pink plorts, so it wouldn't be bad. I just wouldn't like it because it's kind of boring. Though it might keep them docile, because I think pink slimes are the most friendly. But I like the place, I like the music, it's spooky. Oh, there's the event. I assume. That's a little bright. Kinda hurts my eyes. Anyway, back home I go. Yeah, I'll just probably throw the pink slimes in with the dervish slimes for now. If I throw them all together, I'll have 10 of them, that's not bad. Gonna run back, but don't have the space. For now. So I need to grab some pink plorts, which are... The pink plorts are this way. And I can toss my quantums in with them. I should feed I didn't feed anyone this morning, so I should do that right now. Or I didn't worry about food or picking up plorts this morning, so I should do it all right now. And then that'll be the end of today. Okay, those guys need some quantums. No, I don't need quantums. I need pinks. And I need a bunch of pinks. Actually, no, I need dervish slimes for the pink ones to transform. Wonderful. So they're happy. Let's get their food. So I have 4 more quantums, which will be another 8 plorts per eating time. I do have enough space. They have plenty of food for now. These guys look happy. So the dervishes need to be given pink slime so that they can transform and actually be fed well, not happily, but be fed efficiently. For now, they will be getting heartbeats. Once they find prickly pears, that's what they'll be fed. And then I'll have just even more pink slime production. I do need more in here, because that's not a lot. I can definitely fit a bunch more dervishes, but they'll stay this way for now. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, these guys are good. They're not going hungry yet, but there's a bunch of... Okay, there should not be a loose pink slime. Because loose slimes are not good. I mean, a loose pink slime is not the end of the world, because at the very least it's a singular slime that's not a Largo. So Largo slime would be a problem, because if it ate something it would instantly become a tar. But as it stands, I just need to jettison these carrots. They're just a waste of time. I'm not feeding them to anything. I hope these are going in the ocean and not piling up, but even if they are piling up, it's not the end of the... Okay, they are piling up. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to collect plorts until... I speak before I think. I think I will collect all the plorts before I go to sleep and stop for today. You know, they really should have better odd onion farming, just... I don't know. Don't produce carrots from onions? I mean, they aren't actually onions, because I don't think onions are root vegetables. I'm pretty sure onions are not root vegetables, but I don't think I've ever actually seen an onion growing. So I cannot say with 100% confidence that onions aren't root vegetables. I'm reasonably confident, but having never seen them... Well, they are alliums, so they might be root vegetables, because alliums are flowers on the top, you pull them out, so they are actually root vegetables, aren't they? They're not this type of root vegetable that's like these root vegetables are very parsnippy, which I don't think. These onions are very much parsnip-like, as opposed to, you know, oniony. He's gonna no sleep tonight for this rancher, because I have too many plorts to clear. Ooh. Flaming plort on the board. There's still a bunch of mystery plorts. These are presumably the magma whatever. These look like dervish. Those were hunter. That's some other variant, and that's some other variant. Those two are mysteries. The one in the top right looks like it could be like lotusy, like a plant type of plort. That was actually inefficient. I should have picked up this stuff when I was here, but it won't matter because it's less than 50. No one watches, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to be playing a different game Tuesdays and Thursdays, totally unrelated to this, in which I will actually just be playing the game and not even initially attempting to talk about a story. It will be slightly different. Okay, these guys are not being fed enough if they're hungry. Though honestly, if some of them go hungry and die, so be it. There's too many of them. I have too many slimes in there, so if some of them disappear, then they disappear. It's 5 o'clock. You would think crystal plorts would be worth a little bit more, considering they are crystal. Why is there a tar slime in here? How is there a tar slime in there? Like, how? Do these boom slimes launch stuff over? Oh no, the dervish slimes got out. How? Like, did a bunch of these just get ejected into their area? There goes several slimes. Yeah, these guys are launching their plort out somehow. Despite the fact that they aren't actually, like, capable of breaking the top, are they? But I guess they launched a plort into this pink dervish one and it turned into a... And they got turned into a tar slime that way. If only they'd stop exploding. But, whatever. I think the entry point for this should be a little bit bigger. I have too many slimes. I don't actually have too many slimes, but... I need to figure out drone, because there's too many slimes to manage while actually exploring. So I need to figure out what I need for the drone. I think I need more honey for the drone. I don't have any honey because I don't have any apiaries that I'm getting honey from. So I should just do that. I should focus on that for a bit. Get teleporters, get honey, and just grind the tech stuff so that I can grind the tech stuff more easily. Like if I had teleporters to get to the further other biomes, that would then allow me to harvest the mining and apiaries and stuff more easily, which would let me build stuff more easily. So I think I should emphasize that. I should just focus on the tech progression for a bit so that I can get convenient stuff, because apparently the drone is good. I don't know what it does, but if the drone can like automatically move plorts to the depot and stuff like that, then that's very valuable. Okay, let's put all this stuff into the depot. Refinery. Reservoir. You're doing well. I kind of feel like you might be able to space out the slimes a whole lot more than I have. Like, have one slime here, one slime way over there, so that you don't get as much of a risk of cross contamination, creating tar slimes, but I don't know. So, here's basically the end of today. I sold a bunch of pink plorts. I did not mean to. I was distracted. But let's see what teleporters cost so that I can teleport to more convenient locales. Okay. Pink teleporter, hexacombs, deep brine, strange diamonds. And I need... Okay, so it does come with a set. I should research basically everything. Let me purchase some all at once, please? Just don't make it go one at a time, please. Okay, so 4 teleporters, 4 biomes, wonderful. Depots, I guess you can set up a depot beside your teleporter to send stuff back from there more easily. But I have enough rock plorts. I need Indogonium, more hexacombs. I need more hexacombs. I need more hexacombs and silky sand. Indigonium, Indigonium. Bunch of stuff I need to get there. Slime stage, utilities. The drone requires 4 more wild honey, but that's it. That seems very nice. I don't know the purpose of Gordo snares, but I need hexacombs and honey. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Next time, I will be back and I will just focus on this type of stuff. On the refineries, on apiaries and all that. And I'll be productive in that way. Goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow with a more purely playing a game context.